ready when you are, dear.
Okay. I need to finish this chocolate butter now. I didn't think you were ready. What did you be all in my teeth or somewhere?
You had something in your teeth last time, didn't you?
Did I?
Yeah, I think so.
This is the recipe that everyone has always asked me for, and I've always been really resistant to give it out, so now I'm telling you all. You will need 3 ingredients. It is so simple. So simple. You will need milk chocolate. We use a really nice high quality Belgian chocolate. Don't be fooled, it doesn't normally come in this tub, we just store it in this tub, it comes in bags. You will need butter and you will need digestives. That is your basis of the tray bake. Now today we are adding in Maltesers to make it our famous Malteser Traybake. So technically we've got 4 ingredients here, but to make the basis of your simple tray bake, you just need the 3 ingredients, which is chocolate, butter and digestives. And we will pop up the individual amounts on the screen. So first off, you need to pop in a microwave bowl 250 grams of butter and 500 grams of milk chocolate. So let's pop that in here. Oops, I went over. And then we pop that in the microwave for about 2 minutes. So while that's melting in the microwave, we're going to bash the biscuits. So you'll need 400 grams of digestive biscuits. There's about 300 grams normally in a pack, so you'll need just over 1 packet, sorry. So there we go. And you can do this 2 ways. You can either bash it like I do, extra calorie burning, whatever, or you can use a food processor. I tend to not use a food processor because it makes it, a little bit too fine. So I like to bash it. It's not too. You don't want it like a biscuity base for a cheesecake. You want it still quite chunky, and it doesn't take very long at all. Just keep bashing until you've got nice sizes chunks, and that's done. Got your bashed biscuits, you're waiting for your chocolate, and you want it to melt. Pop your Maltesers or whatever choice of chocolate you want in here. There's about 120 grams of Maltesers in here. Pop that in, give it a little mix up, and then wait for your butter and your chocolate to come in. So this is not quite done yet. I'm going to give it a little stir, and then we're going to put it back into the microwave for another 2 minutes. I think this is nearly done, so give it a stir. Yeah, that's definitely. There will be some smaller chunks left in it. This is absolutely fine. Sometimes if you've got chocolate chunks left, you can just stir the mixture round, and the heat from the microwave will still be in the mixture, and it will melt the rest of the lumps, and it will become smooth like this. So now we're going to pop this onto our biscuit and our Malteser mix and mix it together. Okay, so at this point you should have your chocolate and your butter melted, and it should look like this consistency. And then you will also have a bowl of bashed up biscuits and your chosen chocolate. This has been bashed up to my liking, so we have a little bit of chunky biscuit and we have a little bit of fine biscuit, so it's not completely fine like a cheesecake base. And then we're going to add the chocolate and butter mix into the biscuits. A pet peeve of mine is when people don't scrape the bowl properly. So I literally scrape the bowl so there's nothing left in it. Scrape your bowl, make the most of that chocolate, and then mix it all together. It should be really easy to mix together. Then at the same time there should just be enough chocolate and butter mix to cover your biscuits and your chosen chocolate. If it's too runny for any reason, just add some more biscuits. If it's too dry, melt some more chocolate and butter and add it in. That is the consistency that you should have. It should kind of all come together as one, but still soft enough for you to spread. So we're going to add this to our tray. To show you our trays, we pop them into these trays. They are approximately A4 sized, and you can get these from most supermarkets. You can buy them in packs of 2 from either Asda or Sainsbury's, and they're a couple of pounds. So now we're going to tip it into the tray. Careful, none comes out the side. And again, scraping your bowl really well to make sure that you're getting all your mixture out. And then I've got my spoon, so I'm just going to get a spoon and we'll pop it down. I like to use a normal dessert spoon, using the back of the spoon. Start to push it down from the centre and work it outwards towards the corners and the edges. Don't worry too much about your edges at this point. Just make sure you've got a nice even spread all the way through the tin. Then when you've pushed it all down, use the very tip of the spoon to go and to the edges of the tray and run it along to create a smooth edge. The reason you want to do this is so it gives you a nice, neat surface for when you top it, because we're going to pop some chocolate on the top as well. Okay, so now we've popped it in the tray, we've smoothed it out, we've done the edges. This is what you should have. Pop this into the fridge. It will need a few hours at least to set. I'd say 2 to 3 hours. So, Malteser Traybake has come out of the fridge. It is firm to the touch, so that is when it's ready for the chocolate. So you'll need a microwavable bowl and you'll need 300 grams of milk chocolate to melt. Let's pop this into the microwave for 1 minute short blast. 1 minute, and then after a minute we're going to stir it to make sure that it doesn't burn, to keep it nice, smooth and consistency, because it's going on the top of your tray bake. Okay, so this is what it's like after 1 minute. So you can see it's partially melted, but you've still got some solid chocolate chunks. This is why you need to stir it. You get hot spots in microwaves, and that's why chocolate tends to burn. So give it a good stir, pop it back in for 1 minute, and note that it's on medium-low. So you don't want your microwave too high, because you will scorch the chocolate. It's gonna do. Hey! Okay, so the chocolate is melted now. As you can see, it's really smooth, it's really shiny. There's no lumps left in it. Those little air bubbles, which is absolutely fine. So we're going to go and pop it on top of our tray bake. Pour it on. I'll just go straight in the middle. Pour it all out. Give it a little scrape with your spoon. And then my pet peeve doesn't stop here. So I completely scrape the bowl out with a spatula and spread it with your spoon. Use the back side of your spoon just to push it out towards the edges. It'll flow really easy because of it being so smooth and warm, very liquidy. There we go, there you have it. So you can decorate this with other things, so you can pop some Maltesers on the top, some crushed biscuits, flick it with white chocolate, which is what we do. You can pop anything you want on there, pop it back in the fridge. This won't take as long to set, purely because the tray bake that's underneath is already really cool. So your chocolate, as soon as you tip it on, will start to set anyway. So this will be set in about 45 minutes.